We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and I've got an incredible one to share with you, the 1960 D Lincoln penny with the Liberty design and D mint mark, which could be worth up to $1 million. That's right, this tiny piece of copper could potentially change your life if you're lucky enough to have one in your collection. So, stick around as we explore what makes this coin so valuable, its history, and what to look for to see if you've got a jackpot penny in your pocket. First, let's talk about the history behind this penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it has been in circulation ever since. But in 1960, the U.S. Mint did something unique. They made two different types of Lincoln pennies that year, the small date and the large date varieties. Both of these came out of the Denver Mint, and if you've got the right one, you could be looking at a very valuable coin. So, what's the deal with the small date and large date versions of this coin? It all comes down to the numbers on the date itself. On the small date version, the numbers are more compact, and the top of the 6 and 0 in 1960 are aligned. On the large date version, the numbers are a bit taller and more spread out, with the 6 sitting slightly higher than the 0. Now, here's where things get exciting. It's the small date version that collectors are hunting for, especially if it has any unique minting errors. So why is this 1960 D Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, it's all about rarity and condition. Some coins from 1960 were struck with minor errors or in pristine condition, which makes them highly sought after by collectors. In particular, some coins have a doubled die error, a mistake during the minting process that causes the design to appear doubled, especially on the date and lettering. This error can make your coin worth a fortune. Combined with its scarcity and top-tier condition, a penny like this could be worth anywhere from a few thousand to even $1 million, depending on its grade. Now, if you think you might have one of these pennies, here's what you need to look for. First, check the date to see if you have the small date variety. Next, examine the coin for any mint errors, like doubling on the date or lettering. And finally, condition is everything. The closer your penny is to mint condition, meaning it has very little wear and still has its original luster, the more valuable it will be. Some of these rare 1960 D Lincoln pennies have already made waves at auctions. In fact, pristine examples with doubled die errors or in mint state have sold for staggering amounts. In one instance, a penny sold for nearly $1 million. These kinds of prices aren't typical, but they show just how valuable rare pennies can be, especially if you've got one with an error or in perfect condition. If you're a coin collector or just someone who wants to check their change for hidden treasures, here are a few tips. Always handle your coins carefully to avoid scratches or wear, use gloves if possible. Get a magnifying glass or coin microscope to check for mint errors, and if you think you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin, which will significantly increase its value if it's in top condition. So, there you have it, the 1960 D Lincoln penny, a small coin with the potential for a huge payday. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone looking to see if you've got a rare find in your pocket change, this coin is definitely one to watch out for. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or any other valuable coins. I'd love to hear your stories. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin collecting tips and valuable coin discoveries. We're talking about the 1962 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny with a D mint mark. Yes, that tiny little coin in your pocket might just be worth millions. Stick around, because you won't want to miss out on the details that could turn your everyday penny into a treasure. Let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, celebrating the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The 1962 Lincoln penny was struck at two different mints, the Philadelphia Mint, which produced coins without a mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a small d. These pennies are primarily composed of copper, a material that was common in coinage back then. So, what exactly makes this 1962 D Lincoln penny worth more than just face value? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and specific minting errors that collectors go crazy for. First, there are very rare minting errors that can make your penny extremely valuable. Look for errors like double die strikes, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks, also known as RPM. These mistakes were accidental but have become a collector's dream. Next up is the condition of your coin. If you have a 1962D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, you're in luck. Coins that are graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC and receive a high grade, such as MS65 or above, are worth way more than circulated pennies. Even a slight difference in grade can mean thousands of dollars. In fact, a 1962D Lincoln penny graded as MS67 recently sold for a whopping $10,200 at auction. And if your penny is in near perfect condition with no flaws, it could be worth much more. Recent auction price, $10,200, MS67, could be worth millions in perfect condition. So how do you know if you have a valuable 1962D penny sitting in your collection? First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and inspect your coin closely. Look for any of the minting errors we mentioned earlier: double dies, repunched mint marks, and off-center strikes. Next, check the condition. Does your penny have scratches, dents, or signs of wear? If it looks fresh out of the mint and has a beautiful shine, that's a great sign. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded if you think it's in top condition. Check for errors, condition, and consider professional grading. The demand for rare 1962D Lincoln pennies is growing among collectors, especially those that are in mint condition or have significant errors. Auction houses and online marketplaces like eBay have seen these coins fetch incredible prices over the years. And the prices just keep climbing. While many coins might sell for a few $100s, those rare ones, with minting errors or near-perfect grades, can bring in six figures, and in some cases, even more. 1962D penny values, hundreds to millions depending on condition and errors. So, there you have it. If you have a 1962D Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny, now is the time to take a close look at it. Who knows, you might be holding on to a small fortune. Be sure to inspect your coin for rare errors, check the condition, and maybe even have it professionally graded. With the right factors, that little penny could be worth millions. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the secrets behind the 1964 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny with NO mint mark that could be worth millions of dollars. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for more than a century, and while most are only worth their face value, there are some rare coins that collectors are willing to pay big money for. The 1964 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is one of those coins. But what makes this simple 1-cent coin so valuable? First things first, you might be asking, what does it mean if there's no mint mark? Well, no mint mark means that this penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1964, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark on its coins. Most people don't realize that pennies from this year could have special characteristics that make them highly valuable to collectors. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some 1964 Lincoln pennies feature rare errors or unique conditions that can drive their value sky high. From doubling errors to die cracks and even misstrikes, these errors make the coin one of a kind, and collectors love one-of-a-kind pieces. In fact, pennies with double die obverse errors, where parts of the design appear doubled, have been known to fetch thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. But it's not just about errors, condition is critical. Coin collectors use a grading system to assess a coin's condition. A flawless 1964 Lincoln penny in mint state condition can be worth far more than one that's been circulated and damaged. So, if you find a 1964 penny, make sure you check its condition. Even small blemishes can lower its value, but a pristine, shiny penny without a mint mark in top condition could be the jackpot. Alright, so you're wondering, how can I tell if my 1964 penny is worth millions? Here's a simple checklist to follow. Double check there's no D or S under the date. Look for any strange doubling, cracks, or misalignment. Is your penny shiny and free of scratches? That's a good sign. If you think your penny is in great shape, consider getting it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Some 1964 Lincoln pennies have sold for thousands or even millions of dollars at auctions. For example, coins with unique error varieties, combined with excellent mint state condition, have stunned collectors around the world. Imagine having a penny in your hand worth more than a luxury car. So, next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look at those Lincoln pennies, especially the ones from 1964. you might just discover a coin that's worth millions. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. And if you have a rare coin you want to know more about, drop a comment below, I'd love to help you out. We're talking about the 1970 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny. And if you're lucky enough to have one with a certain rare feature, your coin could fetch you thousands, even millions of dollars at auction. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this coin has seen many variations over the years. The 1970 penny, minted in Denver, is particularly interesting because some rare errors and variations have made it incredibly valuable. So, what makes the 1970 penny so special? It's all about the errors and anomalies. Some of these coins have what's called a double die obverse error. That means certain parts of the coin, like Lincoln's profile, the date, or the word Liberty, are slightly doubled due to a mistake during the minting process. Coins with this error are extremely rare and valuable. Collectors are willing to pay a fortune for these coins because they are so hard to find in circulation. Now, here's where things get interesting. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. If you have a 1970 penny in mint condition, meaning it has little to no wear, it could be worth much more than a circulated coin. Grading systems range from good to mint state, and the higher the grade, the higher the value. So, how much is this coin actually worth? Some 1970 Lincoln pennies with the double die error have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. In some cases, these coins have fetched prices upwards of $50,000 or more. And if you have an extremely rare version in pristine condition, it could even go for over $1 million. Wondering if you might have one of these valuable pennies in your collection? Here's what to look for. First, check for the D-mint mark under the year. Second, closely examine the date and the word Liberty. If you notice any doubling, you might just have a winner. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone with a jar of spare change, it's always worth taking a second look at your coins. You never know when a simple penny could turn into a life-changing treasure. A montage of Lincoln pennies and a final shot of the 1970 penny spinning one more time. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows? The next coin we talk about might be sitting in your pocket right now. We have a fascinating topic that might just change the way you look at your spare change. We're diving into the world of the 1971 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark, a coin that could be worth millions. So, let's get started. The 1971 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln penny series, which was first issued in 1909. The design features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While most 1971 pennies are fairly common, there's one significant exception, the version without a mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1971 penny without a mint mark so special? Well, it all comes down to rarity. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, where they produced a limited number of these pieces without a mint mark. In fact, it's estimated that only a small percentage of the total mintage of over 1 billion coins were produced without that crucial mint mark. Because of this rarity, certain examples have sold for astonishing amounts at auction, reaching prices of over $1 million. So, how can you identify a valuable 1971 Lincoln penny? Here are a few tips. Check the reverse side of the coin. A penny without a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Coins in higher grades, such as MS-65 or above, are more desirable and fetch higher prices. Look for well-defined details and minimal wear. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Interest in coin collecting has surged in recent years, particularly for rare and high-value pieces like the 1971 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Collectors are always on the lookout for these hidden gems, making them highly sought after in the market. Recent auction sales have seen prices soar as collectors compete to own a piece of history, driving the value even higher. So, check your coin jars, folks. You might just have $1 million penny sitting around. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing content on rare coins and collectibles. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or if you have any questions about coin collecting. We're diving deep into a truly fascinating coin, the 1980 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny can be worth millions of dollars. So, stick around as we uncover its incredible history, rarity, and how you can find one yourself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The coin has undergone several design changes over the years, but the 1980 penny is unique for a couple of reasons. First, it represents a time of economic turmoil in the U.S., with rising inflation and changes in minting processes. While most 1980 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, there's something special about the ones that came without a mint mark. The 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is rare because of an error during the minting process. A small number of these coins were mistakenly struck without a mint mark, making them highly sought after by collectors. In general, coins that lack their intended mint marks can become quite valuable due to their scarcity. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these unique finds. So, how much is this penny actually worth? In average condition, a 1980 Lincoln penny without a mint mark can fetch several $1,000s. However, if you have one in mint condition or certified by professional grading services, it can be worth upwards of $1 million. Just recently, one sold for over $2 million at auction, sending shockwaves through the numismatic community. Now, if you're on the hunt for this rare penny, here are a few tips on how to identify it. First, check the date 1980. Next, look closely for the absence of a mint mark, which should be located on the reverse side, just below the year. Finally, examine the coin for any unique characteristics or flaws that might indicate it's one of the rare error coins. You can find these rare pennies in circulation, coin shops, or online marketplaces like eBay. If you have old change lying around, it's worth taking a closer look, you might just stumble upon a hidden gem. Remember to keep your pennies in good condition to maintain their value. So, there you have it. The 1980 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark is not just a piece of history, it's a potential goldmine for collectors. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content about rare coins and their incredible stories. And don't forget to share your coin finds in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of coins, specifically the 1992 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny. This little piece of history could be worth a whopping $1 million. Let's find out why. The 1992 Lincoln penny features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What sets the 1992 apart from its counterparts is not just its design but also its rarity and demand among collectors. Minted at the Denver Mint, the D indicates its origin. In 1992, over 6 billion pennies were produced, but only a small number exhibit the rare characteristics that collectors seek. A few pennies from this year have unique minting errors that can dramatically increase their value. So, how can you identify a potentially valuable 1992 Lincoln penny? Here are some key features to look for. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for pennies in uncirculated or mint condition. Some coins have striking errors, like double die or off-center strikes. These can fetch thousands, even millions. There are a few known varieties of the 1992 penny, and certain types are rarer than others. Recently, a 1992 Lincoln penny with a notable double die error sold for over $1 million at auction. Other uncirculated versions without major errors can still command prices ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Always check recent sales to get a sense of the current market value. If you're looking to add a 1992 penny to your collection, here are some expert tips. Consider having your coin graded by a reputable service to confirm its condition and authenticity. Join coin collector groups and forums to share knowledge and potentially find buyers or sellers. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 1992 Lincoln penny is an exciting coin with the potential for great value. Remember to always do your research and check your pockets. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the world of coins. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into a fascinating coin that many collectors are talking about, the 2006 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Is it really worth $1 million? Let's find out. The 2006 Lincoln penny is part of the 2005 to 2010 series that commemorates the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This penny features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial. But here's where it gets interesting. While most 2006 pennies are worth just a cent, the one without a mint mark can be incredibly valuable. Most coins have a mint mark indicating where they were produced, but the 2006 Lincoln penny without a mint mark was minted in Philadelphia. This absence of a mint mark can make it rarer, especially in certain conditions. So why is this penny worth so much? While a typical 2006 Lincoln penny may only fetch a few cents, the unmarked versions have been known to sell for hundreds, even thousands, of dollars, especially if they are in mint condition. In fact, some collectors are willing to pay a staggering $1 million for specimens that have been graded as MS-67 or higher. This is due to its rarity and the historical significance of Lincoln's legacy. Now, how can you identify this coin? First, check the obverse side for Lincoln's portrait. If there's no mint mark near the date, that's a good sign. Then, inspect the coin for its condition. Look for signs of wear and tear, and remember, the cleaner and shinier the coin, the more valuable it is. If you think you have one of these valuable pennies, you might be wondering where to sell it. Consider coin shows, online marketplaces like eBay, or even auction houses specializing in rare coins. Just remember to have your coin graded by a professional to ensure you get the best price. That's it for today's video. The 2006 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark is not just another penny, it's a potential goldmine for collectors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and tricks. Leave a comment below if you've ever seen one of these coins or if you have any questions.